They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Booker. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Francis. The sure hands, it's Richardson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll be content with the field position. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Going to sling it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Francis. Got his man on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Presley. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He's looking to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going for it all. Incomplete. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Open field on the right. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Tulsa. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Man, it's easy to call.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Looking for room. It's Richardson. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Rushes on him. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Francis. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Using his legs, it's Richardson. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Foley. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
On the direct snap, it's Richardson. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Francis. That's reeled in, it's Presley. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Presley. Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He'll pitch it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting... This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Here's a hit, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken. If they won the game today, that's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand.
On deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The The Wolverines will kick this deep and get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. For some space. It's Fletcher. They test the middle there, but get nothing. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it, get it off to the running back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they hand it off to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Moore. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On the handout, folks, that's the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And the back gets the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Beck. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4 down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. And they'll give it to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's McCulley. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Finds his target.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now here's the toss play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Beck. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Wants to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they get the second half started with the running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's second down here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The pass rush closing in. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Beck. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After missing the field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit on the field. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Motion now from the tight end. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, he's swarming again.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Miami offense back out onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Running back with the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Beck. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Canes are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, and that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's McCulley. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's going to take off. Powering through a tackle. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Beck. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They've got him down out near the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. They'll try the ground game here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back. It's back. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, The defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a run. Running back's got it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. He shreds the tackle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. The pass is dropped, incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking for a late deep throw.